Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts. We are here, guys, with episode 5 of Ahsoka. This is the episode we've been patiently waiting for, because of course at the end of episode 4, after all this craziness in terms of Ahsoka fighting, Baylan Skoll, yeah, that's his name, Ray Stevenson, rest in peace, by the way, phenomenal. I'm loving his character every single episode. After all the craziness of Ahsoka's dead, and then Sabine hands over the map and everything after being tricked, essentially, but she had no other choice. She thought Ahsoka was dead, and her only last hope is that Ezra's maybe out there and everything. There's the threat of Thrawn, but Ezra might be out there. She doesn't know Hera's coming with her son, which is not a good idea, by the way. At the end, Hayden Christensen as Anakin shows up in the last 20-ish seconds, and there's been a lot of discussion about his look in terms of the CG de-aging. I thought it looked good. There's a lot of people that did not like the look, saying it's too CGI look. I mean, I think it's definitely better in terms of a younger Anakin around Revenge of the Sith era, especially with his clothing and everything, versus where they didn't do any de-aging on Hayden when they did the flashback in Obi-Wan, which I still enjoyed that scene, but literally somebody within the same day of the episode put out, you know, a de-aged, deep-fake, younger Anakin Hayden on that shot, or on that scene. So yeah, but regardless, we're gonna see what happens. Dave Filoni is directing, so I have really high hopes. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of questions about, like, you know, there's a lot of like, what are they gonna do in this episode? So we'll see what happens after all the rumors, all the speculation. We'll finally get to see what they're doing in this episode. And I'm really loving the show. Ahsoka's been really, really fun. It's been engaging, and there's been no filler. It's been all story. No filler, no detouring. It's been phenomenal. So let's dive in, guys. Let's check out this episode. I'm excited as hell. Let's go. Okay. I was wondering why we're cutting to this first. Unfortunately, you're too late, Hera. It's okay. It's good that she came. I mean, I wouldn't let your son walk around. I mean, I know Chopper's there, but still, you never know.
I told them to stay together.
Oh, I like that title. Shadow Warrior. Alright.
You look the same.
You look old.
Gold.
Well, that happens.
Trust me. You lost.
Trust me, you lost.
Chance.
To live.
So she's not dead? I don't know.
Tell me what's going on.
One is never too old to learn, Snips.
Snips. I like that response. I like that. That's good.
Live? Or die.
I won't fight you.
I've heard that before.
Okay, so we're doing this. Okay. There's a reason for this. Oh, this is good. Okay.
I'm afraid the map is broken beyond repair.
That
Wherever
sucks.
their destination was.
There's a rumor or a theory of how they might find their location.
Well, once we find Sabine and Ahsoka, we can worry about that.
We're overdue at HQ. Senator Organa says she can only give us cover for so long.
I can feel it.
Something. Well, I mean, Ahsoka fell in there, so I don't know.
Huh? The lightsabers.
The lightsabers. Ooh. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing it. Can she hear it, or can he, because his dad... God, he's just... keeps going, keep going. Ooh. Okay, okay, okay.
Looks like you don't have much left to offer.
Wait. Is this young Ahsoka? Wait a minute. Oh my god, are you kidding me? They're doing it. They're doing it.
Master!
Oh my god.
Hurry up, Nick!
Come on. This is awesome.
Wait! This is the Clone Wars!
Yeah, no kidding.
Master! Wait!
The green. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, dude.
Gotta keep up.
Where's Obi-Wan?
Wait on the train!
This is insane. Oh my god, this is so cool.
Come on, Snips. There's always a price to be paid.
It was my fault. They were following my orders. I got them killed.
As Jedi, it's our job to lead. That doesn't mean we don't make mistakes.
It's true.
But our mistakes cost lives.
When Obi-Wan taught me, we were keepers of the peace. But now, to win this war, I have to teach you to be a soldier. Do you even want a Padawan?
I mean, no.
You know, teaching's not all it's cracked up to be. You want me to be more serious?
I prefer it.
Listen,
Ooh.
I'm teaching you how to lead.
What if I want to stop fighting?
She ends up doing that for a bit. Yeah.
And you'll die.
Oh, that was amazing. Oh my god. I was not expecting that. I'm glad they're confirming that he has Force sensibilities or whatever. Like, it's clear they were going that route, you know, but I'm glad they confirmed it.
You do things your way because you care. This
Yes.
is why people like you.
Exactly.
What was he like?
Well,
Intense.
She wants to know how low. Pretty low. As low as you
pretty
can.
low.
Go on,
Pretty low.
please.
Right.
Okay. We've now moved up the timeline a little bit. Ooh. Kicking ass, taking names. Here we go. I heard that.
Secure the perimeter.
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
This was the siege of Mandalore. We had parted ways by now.
Looks intense.
It was.
We're part of a legacy.
I like that. Legacy.
But my part of that legacy is one of death and war. But more powerful and
Yeah.
dangerous than anyone realized.
Exactly. No one knew.
Is that what this is about? I gave you a choice.
Oh, shit.
Live.
Oh, it's red now. Oh, shit.
Incorrect.
Oh, my God. Dude. I'm fucking loving that. That is cool. Dude. This is crazy. Are we gonna see her actually fight Vader or just this? She's not gonna do it. No, she's not gonna do it. Exactly.
There's hope for you yet.
I hope so. Jesus. Okay, so she's been like underwater this whole time or something?
Welcome back.
Welcome
Lady
back.
Tano.
And Sabine.
No,
Gone.
we have not found her.
Yeah, she's on a
We
trip.
were hoping you could explain.
Aw, that's nice.
Lightsabers. Who are you fighting with?
Hey, I have an idea.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Vivian, why don't you show Jason?
And she did not. She handed it back. And he might be right, but that's the same time. Thrawn. Wheels. Exactly. Okay. Okay.
You and Ahsoka Tano are to return to Coruscant with the fleet.
Shit.
I'm not sure she'll agree to that.
The Senate Oversight Committee is going to determine if your command should be permanently suspended.
Oh shit.
I'm not sure I like this plan.
Yes, I would
Well-
like to second that.
I like to second that.
There's no other way.
That is cool. That's so cool. Another theory confirmed. They're like, they're gonna use the space whales to get the location. Wow. And also too with their clothing, this is literally Ahsoka the White has also been discussed because in Rebels and everything. That is crazy. The little dot.
General, you're gonna have to halt your approach to the planet until I receive confirmation that the General has indeed completed her mission.
Mission.
Mission. Yes, mission.
Captain, the reason we are here is because there was no mission.
It's just like the stories you told me. How the whales took Ezra and the bad guys far, far away.
Yeah.
And they saved us.
That is a crazy shot.
Move us in.
All right.
Move us
all right.
in?
But you best come back inside.
We'll just see where it goes.
It could go anywhere.
We'll just see where it goes. I like how nonchalant. We'll just see.
I'd move your fleet out of there if I were you.
This is crazy.
May the Force be with you.
And that was episode 5 of Ahsoka. And a couple of theories were correct. In terms of Ahsoka the White using the space whales to travel where they went in terms of the map, because of course it was destroyed by Balin's skull, so they used the whales. I know they have an actual name, but they use them to travel, and they actually are. And we'll get to all the Anakin stuff in a sec. I thought it'd be more in the episode. I thought more of the episode would be focused on that, but we got a lot of really good stuff there. But the one thing I will say is this. I am starting to get a little frustrated because we're not seeing Thrawn. Like, they better give us a lot of Thrawn in the next 3 episodes. Oh, no, it was 5. Yes, 6, 7, 8. 3 episodes left. We've heard about Thrawn. We keep hearing about him. We've not seen him yet. And I thought, with Dave Filoni directing, we're going to get Thrawn. I was thinking when they traveled that we were going to cut to something and then show Thrawn or have something, but they didn't. And that's the one thing that really is bothering me about this show so far. I love the show. I'm loving how it's paced well. The storytelling is really well done. There's no detouring and everything, but Thrawn, come on. So, I was under the impression, and this is the fact that I assumed, the majority of the episode was going to be focused on Anakin, or at least we would get more Hayden Christensen as Anakin, but we got a good amount. We got a really good amount, but I was expecting more personally. But they did, I think, a pretty good job. So the idea is for Ahsoka to choose to live. And so she had to relive some things, which that was rumored and confirmed. There was a lot of theories and rumors about Hayden's involvement as Anakin and what they were going to be doing in the world between worlds, because I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I don't you see, it's like the way they were using it wasn't exactly, I'm trying to remember exactly the way it was used in Rebels, but regardless, a lot of the theories and rumors were incorrect. A lot of this felt more in line with just like the idea of Ahsoka training versus a lot of rumors and theories of Ahsoka's going to be seeing past events and everything, which she did, but not in the sense of like some of the rumors in terms of seeing Obi-Wan and Anakin fight during, Mustafar and everything, and from Revenge of the Sith, or her seeing the Maul fight between Obi-Wan and, even though that would not have made sense because, of course, Anakin was young there, he wasn't there for the Maul fight, but there's like all these rumors of things she was going to be seeing. But we got some really interesting things in the mix. So, talking to Anakin, and she's like, I think it's a little too late for me to learn something new because, she's like, you look exactly the same. He's like, you look old. Because she's way older now. But he says to her when she says, I feel like it's too late for me to learn something, or I'm too old to learn something. He's like, you're not too old to learn from your master, or something. The way he worded it, I'm like, that was a very good response, because she's acting like, I don't need to learn anything. Whatever. It's like, no, you do. You do. So they get into a lightsaber duel, which was really good. She was defending herself pretty well. She actually gets a hit on him finally after they're going back and forth. And then he slices the kind of platform she's on, and she falls into younger Ahsoka during the Clone Wars. And we see Hayden in the Clone Wars era from the Clone Wars show. We see Hayden in that armor, which was awesome. Now, I don't remember 100% the rumor of who the young Ahsoka actress was that they supposedly cast. I don't know if that was the same person that it was rumored, but I really liked the younger Ahsoka. I thought that was really cool to see that. Now, with all the dust and everything and the dirt, it was really hard to see that first little bits of flashbacks when it's one of her first missions or whatever. And I'm trying to think if that was from a Clone Wars episode, or if that's just in terms of the timeline. This is when she's first really going out, and it's her and Anakin. No Obi-Wan, which it didn't need to be there, but if Ewan McGregor was there for even a little bit, that would have been really cool to at least see that. But it's okay, because the focus is for her to go back to that moment where she's first a Padawan, and she's fighting for her life and trying to understand all this. And so she's just following Anakin, all the clones. We get to hear, of course, Tamora Morrison do a voice cameo, which was really cool later on during the Siege of Mandalore, which that was surprising. But then there's this whole back and forth after their first big battle, where they're kind of running and deflecting and everything. We don't see the droids, which I really wish we would have, but that saved on budget. If we saw the droids and then fighting droids, it would have put a lot more money into the budget, which, saved money. So that's why they did that. That's probably why all that dust and dirt and everything is in the air, so that you didn't see really too much outside of just a bunch of clone, troopers and everything. But they have an argument back and forth, and she didn't want this. She didn't want to be a warrior, a soldier, whatever. She didn't want to do she wanted to be a keeper peace, not go down this road. And he's like, times change. Like, I was trained a certain way, but times changed, and in this war you have to keep going. She's like, what if I refuse to fight? And then he says, you'll die. And that ties into the training, because at the end, of course, when she finally fights back and actually wins the duel, she says, I choose to live. So when he's walking away, he has his lightsaber ignited, and then the flash of Vader with the red, and then flash back to Anakin. That was so cool. And I was thinking, we're going to see Vader. Now, we do, like I said, we see the flash shot, and then we see it a little bit later when he's now completely turned into Anakin Vader, which, once he's given the name Vader, even before the suit and everything in Revenge of the Sith, he's already Darth Vader. So technically, she fought Darth Vader. Of course, we saw that in Rebels, but this is Anakin Vader that she fought. Because when we get to the Siege of Mandalore, I'm like, that was really cool to see that time jump and the dual sabers and everything. And there's Anakin. She's like, we already parted ways after this. And, that's a really weird time when all this was going down with the Siege of Mandalore and everything. But that was cool, really, to see that that fighting go down. And then it's Tamora Morrison, like I said, the voice cameo. And then that's when Anakin turns into Anakin Vader. And then he kicks her back into being Rosario Dawson, Ahsoka. And then he comes through, and then the red smoke, fog, whatever, the flash of Vader again. But he has the red saber now, and they get back into dueling, and he has the Sith eyes and everything. It was really well done, because every time they kept cutting too close to, like, a closer up shot of his face, I'm like, this is literally pretty much damn close to Anakin in Revenge of the Sith when he's now fully Vader. Before, of course, everything in Mustafar, and we know what happens there. That was literally pulled from Revenge of the Sith. Like, it was really close. It was really, really good. I expected more, but at the same time, what we got was really good, especially the dialogue. I love the fact that we have that full circle completed in terms of the gap I was mentioning last week, and just having Hayden portraying Clone Wars era Anakin and training Ahsoka, and then how it all ties in, and then, of course, him being Anakin Vader fighting Ahsoka and everything, and her choosing to live. That was really, really good. And then he's like, okay, you chose to live. It's like, maybe there's still hope for you yet, which is funny, because I think he was saying that, and he said snips a couple of times too, which was really good. But I think he mentioned that there might be hope for you yet, because I think still deep down, Anakin, like, hates the fact that Ahsoka left. But he also has to kind of understand why that decision was made and everything. But it was really, really good to see all that. It was nice that Hera's son is now confirmed to be Force sensitive, because he heard the fighting, he heard the lightsaber fighting in the ocean, in the water, and he's like, he kept telling his mom, listen. And then they finally were able to kind of do all their scans and everything, and they found Ahsoka. Now she's Ahsoka the White. Okay, that is a theory confirmed. And then, of course, we use the whales. They go inside one of the giant whales' mouth and all that. They did name drop earlier in the episode. Hera name drop. No, it wasn't Hera. It was I forget his name. But he's been in, of course, The Mandalorian. Now he's in here. He was the one who interacted with Zeb in The Mandalorian Season 3, which, by the way, where the fuck is Zeb? He mentions Organa. He mentions Leia. So that was a cool little name drop right there. A good amount of Chopper in the episode, which was always good. And I like that Ahsoka didn't exactly say what occurred when she was MIA, right, in the water. She was really far out, by the way, because she was kicked off the ledge. She must have really floated out there or maybe that, I have no idea how that works, but yeah, she was really far out. It looked like it was nighttime when she was saved. But she didn't say anything. She didn't say what happened, which I think is interesting. I wonder if it's going to really matter later on. I guess it really doesn't. But I think maybe Ahsoka is now different. I don't know. She seems more... Like, obviously, when she's first waking up and finding out what's kind of going on, oh, Hera and her son are here? Oh, okay. And he's Force sensitive? What? It's like when we go up to the actual they're called Purgles or whatever, but the flying the space whales. Her whole demeanor and just like the white clothing, Ahsoka the White, that kind of implication, the rebirth of Ahsoka. It seems like she's like in a better, like she just seems like, I don't know, in a different place. Like it's, I don't know. It's interesting. It definitely is interesting. So maybe this whole entire experience has changed her or helped her. I'm not 100% sure, because she was definitely in a really dark spot. And she's pretty much been there for a while because of what all she's been through. But this is definitely interesting. I don't know. So overall, I had a good time with the episode. As you guys saw, I was freaking out for certain moments. The Anakin stuff was all great to see all that. Like I said, I was hoping for more, but at the same time, it was good. Good stuff. So I can't wait to see what's going to happen next week. I'm obviously hopeful for a good episode because every single episode has been great. All I'm asking for, I swear, if we don't get Thrawn in the next episode, and even if we get Thrawn as like a little teaser at the end, it's still going to be frustrating because we could have literally had Thrawn tease at this episode and then have him in episode 6. It is really frustrating we didn't get Thrawn at all. So I'm hoping we open with them, like Morgan and them are arriving and there's Thrawn or something. You know, I'm just hoping for that. But anyways, hope you guys show the reaction. I'm curious what you guys thought about the episode. Let me know in the comments below, guys. Hope you guys showed the video. I will talk to you guys soon. Peace out.